foundation. Good area. Sorry, I can't build there. Made in the US of A. Going up. Wanna make some improvements? Going up. Let's get to work. New construction. Bring on the scaffolding. Good area.
At the place you call here and now.
Have a job for me? Good area. I'll build anywhere. On the job. Bring on the scaffolding. New construction. Good area. Made in the US of A.
Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a 2 versus 2 tournament. Yeah, that's right. We're actually going to be watching some 2 versus 2 games because we just had enough of those 1v1 games, right? They're everywhere, but now it's time for some 2v2 magic. And we have none other but HuMaN1Ty and his mate Scuba taking it up against SF and CoMMaNDo. So let me show you guys the casting screen and... Ooh, there we go. Very, very nice emblems over there. Always nice to see you, right? So this is a proper team game with actual teams, with team names, team emblems, all this stuff. And the players are choosing the map and the armies, so we're not going to get any random things, I think. As far as I know, first one team picks the map, then the other team picks the army, and it kind of goes like back and forth. And let's see, so CoMMaNDo says that they pick the map first. So we first pick the map. So Team CoMMaNDo, that is SP, they get to choose the map first. And then, as far as I know, they get to choose one army with it. And then the other team is going to choose their army. And then Team CoMMaNDo is going to choose another army again. And then the last guy chooses the army. So like that, it's sort of like a bit balanced. And you don't just have, you know, constant random reverses. And as far as I know, we're not even going to get any random reverses today. It's going to be literally new maps, new army combinations, everything. And... it looks like Team SP here is heavily discussing what to do, which, you know, it's part of it. You know, it's a team game. It's always nice to see. So, Superior Power or Team I. Who do you guys think is going to win this? Of course, Team I having a very nice ironic logo. Maybe that's why it's Team I for the irony of, you know, Corona Extra over there. Very, very subtle, guys. Very subtle. Or is it going to be Team Superior Power that's going to take this? Okay. Make. Oh, make. Ah, that map. What's that for a map? I don't know if HuMaN actually has that map. Let's see. Is it in the list? Make is not on the list. Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yeah, here we go. Make. Make 4. So, rank make 4 0-hour version 2. That's the one. So I actually have the map list open here, and if you guys want to get any information on this very nice 2v2 tournament, then please do click the link in the video description, the nice bit.ly link, nice and short, nice and fast, and there you can see... Oh, it doesn't have the map. Oh dear, it doesn't have the map. And there you can see all this information about the tournament that's going on. As far as I know, there's no prize pool actually. It's just literally people saying, you know what, screw 1v1, let's play some 2v2s. Let's see, someone else is host now, so CoMMaNDo is host. I'm going to recommend to do just a map transfer. Yeah, because the reason is like, yeah, just go. Start. So the thing is, we already did a lag test, and HuMaN is basically the best host here. And Scuba just saying that he's never played this map before. So make. Number 4. Let's see. Yeah, it's always great, right? We get to see different map, different stuff going on. Thor in the chat says these will be close games. Yes. So I've actually asked around about Team Superior Power. And some people are saying, like, yeah, these guys are pretty good. So it's... I was wondering, because Scuba is a very strong player. He's a very strong overall player. And HuMaN1Ty is a very strong 3v3 player. So I was like, I wonder if Team SP is going to have some trouble today. But I spoke with some players, and they assured me, they're like, no, man, you don't understand. These guys are pretty good themselves. So Thor saying these are going to be close games. Yeah, buddy, I believe that. So this is going to be interesting. As you can see a bit from the map, it's an interesting map. Look at that. Yeah, the game over screen is kind of in the way, but you can see it looks very nice, very pretty. I'll have a quick look over the map when we start. When the players are still building up their power plants and sending the workers everywhere, you know, that stuff. And I think Team I is also kind of looking at the map, thinking, okay, let's strategize. What are we going to do? Like, look, there's supply piles here, for example, you know, all that stuff. Very important information. And the players need to know that. And Scuba's saying that he never played this map before, and HuMaN didn't even have the map. So, I mean, there you go, right? So, it's going to be interesting. I don't know, man. SF too strong, says Sabi. Let's see, man. Let's see what's going to happen. I'm very curious. You're very curious. Guys, give some score predictions. Let's see some score predictions. Who do you think is going to win this? And also in the chat, just write your team, like your favorite team here, out of these two. And put a nice heart next to it to show your support. Okay, we've got position being thrown down here from Scuba, actually. So they want to take the right-hand side. But yeah, I want to see some team names with some hearts, guys. I want to see some hearts. Okay, looks like there's just a lot of deliberation going on. Okay, so the first army is CoMMaNDo going GLA. Wait, no, he's taken this spot, right? So CoMMaNDo's going GLA over there. And now it's up to Team I to choose an army. So HuMaN1Ty mirroring that. Exactly mirroring. Look at that. He's going GLA as well. So now it's up to SF to choose a team. Wait, no, he's changing his mind. No, he's going back to GLA. So this is actually really interesting because sometimes when you have, especially 1v1 games, people say like, oh, you know who's going to win based on the armies. And they make the comment, this might be one you've heard before, but the game has basically been determined in the loading screen, right? And in 2v2, you get a similar sort of situation. If you have a very good army combination, like, I don't know, stealth and air, that is just really strong, you know, basically anything in air, let's be honest, you know, versus, I don't know, two weaker armies combined, it plays a role. So like this, the players actually get to choose, like old-fashioned choosing your army, you know, back when we were all noobs, back in yonder 2005, yeah, you know, and we all had square monitors and shit. Yeah, back then, when we were like, people saying, dude, click accept, and like, no, I'm choosing army, not sure whether to go Toxin General or Air Force, you know? Same thing going on here. And the armies are being chosen. I don't know if SF has to choose his army before Scuba chooses his. At least that was what I understood from it. So the rules are, the first team picks the map, and then also picks the first army. And then the other players... I don't know, it's a bit confusing how it's laid out. But there's an order to this. I guess these guys know which way is the right way to go. But yeah, that's why it's very important. Hey man, says Scuba. Okay, so Infantry General and Superweapon General. That is actually an interesting combination. So I would say this Infantry General is going to have an easier time, really. Because he can really harass the Superweapon here. I see people saying, Scuba Hummy 6-2. Ooh, that is what 25 thinks. Well, let's see, because here we go. First match, and we are off here on Make, a version 4. Map created by Spekovic. There you go. The proof has been delivered. We got some money back here. And we've got a main supply dock here in the bottom corner. That is 30k, so that is a good amount of money. Got a nice artillery platform, which is very nice to stop any harassment and also good for scouting. We've got some more supply piles here. Got an oil and supply piles, and then it sort of mirrors. So it's nice to see these maps when they mirror, because it's very easy to understand them then. And that also helps with the balance. Look, we've got some oils here. Look how cute, actually. This is actually really nicely made, right? I mean, I'm just getting distracted by the map here. And there's actually a load of supply piles here. And it looks like you can actually go down here as well. So, interesting map design. Very different from the usual, from the standard. But let's have a look at what our players are doing. We've got CoMMaNDo here, sending workers all the way out here, trying to get some of that map control. He's got tunnel network going up and playing it nice and safe. And HuMaN1Ty, actually, with a Mr. T, got a beacon here from Scuba, probably saying like, ooh, we got to be careful. Maybe sneaky techs will come from this side. And let's see. Oh, Dozer finds... Oh, wait, no. Oh, they're same team, right? Okay, no, for a second I was like, oh, that's going to be a crush. But no, we actually have a very interesting position for an EMP Patriot. So I think this one can actually fire down and cut off this section as well as the bridge. And maybe even this section up here as well. So interesting EMP. And both teams look like they're going semi-defensive here. They're not really... Nothing really out of the ordinary. Just kind of standard-ish. Maybe because the map is a little new. And here we go. We got a Chinook coming in. Okay. Probably to try and capture the oil. Let's see. So the oil capture is coming through for purple here, for SF. He really wants to get all that oil. And look at that. There's 1, 2, 3 oils here. If he manages to get all 3, that'll be such a cash boost. That is just absolutely insane. Let's have a quick look at the bases here. We've got no CC cell here from SF. So yeah, CC cell did happen here for Scuba. We've got tech coming in here. It looks to be an empty tech. Maybe just for scouting, but here we go. The oil is actually going to be captured by SF. And tech just a little too late there. And too bad. SF has got all that sweet, sweet money. And HuMaN1Ty now trying to take this money on this side. And he must have seen this oil. He knows this capture happened. And he knows it's going to be scary. Meanwhile, there's a Lix here coming out of Scuba. We got a bunker upgrade coming in just in time. He might try and deny a tunnel. Maybe try and kill some oils as well. We'll have to see what he's up to. Meanwhile, we have just a standard Humvee and missile defender production on that side. And Lix clearing some map control over here. Immediately being pushed away by a quad and a few RPGs. And immediately going for the oil. He's not wasting his time. He wants to kill that oil, prevent that cache. And actually getting a dozer kill here as well. And maybe going slightly too deep here. Quad firing. And the Lix taking quite a beating here. Half health. But one oil does go down. And this oil actually hasn't been captured. Wow, look at that. Probably was denied maybe last second there. And the Lix almost destroyed, but managing to get to safety. Very important. And we've got a new tech coming in. There's something inside this tech, though. Let's see what's going to come out here. Maybe it's tear tech. Oh, but here we go. Look at that EMP Patriot. Look at that positioning. Maybe that is why he went Super Weapon General, because he knew that one EMP here would cover this whole section. So excellent positioning there. Excellent thinking. And denying that tech, it really helps. And meanwhile, actually, to be honest, there's very little defense going on over here from HuMaN1Ty. First tunnel now going up here, but for the rest, there's nothing here. Got a demo trap going up, always nice to see. For the rest, this money actually has been left untouched here by Team I. This might be a mistake. It's very easy for a China to just get another supply center here, or GLA to get a supply stash. Meanwhile, we still have the Lix harassment. Finally, the oil going down, but that's almost been a full 2 minutes there of having those oils. And the cash boosts themselves already helps out the Super Weapon General a lot. And that's right, boys. This guy's Super Weapon General. We might see a fast strat center as well, and then transitioning into Auroras. This money's still to be taken. That will probably happen soon. And oh, look at this. Lix actually took out 3 Humvees there. A bit of a miss micro from our Super Weapon General. And let's have a quick look at the bases. Got only 4 workers here. CoMMaNDo could use an extra worker there. And still no oil capture. Guys, this is a mistake. You need to get that money because it's just waiting there. It wants to be collected. It wants to be received. Nisaf saying best of how many? It's a best of 9 between these two teams. This is the first match. And finally, the supply center going up now for SF. There's a command center as well here for Scuba. Still this money. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 supply crates of 3,700 apiece. That's like 18k or something. Like, you might want to get that, you know? That's a lot of money. We've got a Lix attack now coming in. Trying to clear some of the tunnel. Maybe to try and keep the tech safe. Tech seems to be just an empty tech. Maybe he was trying to bait a tunnel pop or something. But actually, CoMMaNDo is busy over here on this side. And HuMaN1Ty trying to do an engagement. Doesn't seem to be working out. Sending his techs, sending his quads 1 by 1 here. Not working out. Losing an extra 1. And we just have a casual tech here. Maybe it was meant for scouting, but I mean, just send it into the base. And right now, CoMMaNDo only on 3 workers. This guy is not getting many workers on his supply line there. And it looks like this bridge is quite nicely defended here by Scuba with the bunker. Maybe they'll be able to try and take this money as well. Well, it looks like we might get a bit of a push coming in here from CoMMaNDo. Finally, we see the Ranger drop here with the Chinook from SF. Very much delayed. And is trying to take the oil now. So the GLAs are battling it out. They're trying to find a nice angle of engagement. We've got a beacon here from Scuba saying, dude, this tech, man. It's true. And now going into the base. Trying to do some scouting. We'll get a few crushes on the workers. Well, only 2 crushes because there weren't that many workers in the first place. And tech actually survives. Look at that. Very low health. And finds another supply stash. This might wake up HuMaN1Ty and going like, hey, wait, how come they have supplies here? And he'll check his own base and be like, what the fuck? There were supplies here all along. Let's see. Humvee now coming to kill as well. The thing is, the biggest problem here is that Team I has to keep on the pressure because this guy is Super Weapon General. SF can get Auroras and easy particle cannons and all that stuff. So they really need to put on the pressure. And it looks like HuMaN1Ty is doing that, but he's doing it at the bottom. He's doing it on the GLA player. Basically, this one EMP Patriot sort of makes it so difficult to engage on this side. And, yeah. So that was a very good move here from SF, securing that with a single EMP Patriot. The oil has been, in fact, collected now by SF. But HuMaN1Ty is trying to make a push. Doesn't exactly manage. We got a Scuba minigunner here with the capture upgrade, but gets gunned down. And time is ticking, boys. You gotta try and keep that pressure going. You want to try and get into the base of the Super Weapon General, because here we go. Search and destroy has been initiated. and the first airfield going up. And boys, Auroras be upon you, so be very careful there. And Auroras will be able to do a lot of damage here. One Aurora can just kill an entire tunnel network with the hole. One Aurora can kill a troop crawler plus all the minigunners, and those are very, very costly losses. Let's see, we got CoMMaNDo here, building a new tunnel, trying to keep this area secure. Helix coming in, very, very nice move there from Scuba. And actually, ooh, this quad, vet up quad, they deal a lot of damage, so Helix has to go back and repair. So maybe by the end of the game, we'll see the Helix again, because it takes so long for them to repair, man. It's insane. Got MiGs coming in here, no MiG armor. That's a bit of a shame. And finally, Team I is like, what the hell, man? There were supplies here. Oh my god. If they had known about this money in the very beginning, the game might have already been over by now. Because look at how far they've made it. Actually doing a great job. Lots of quads here. But look at this, guys. This hatch is going to open very, very soon. And an Aurora is going to come out. And with that one Aurora, it can just destroy an entire blob of quads here. So HuMaN1Ty will have to be very careful here. Latency is 33. So that's going to be a bit hard to kind of dodge incoming Auroras. You have to be paying attention. And here we go. First Aurora is up. No countermeasures, but right now there's no time to get countermeasures. He needs that Aurora. He needs to clear up these quads. And here we go. Going right for the quads. Let's see if HuMaN1Ty is going to react. And HuMaN1Ty actually getting his quads away and only losing 3. So this Aurora already paid for itself, killing 3 quads just like that. And Aurora still alive. Very dangerous indeed. And right now, the pressure is on. HuMaN1Ty knows that he has to do something. They have to hurry up and try and kill the Aurora. We got a beacon here from CoMMaNDo saying, man, use your Aurora. You only need 1. You clear the bunker and the mines and the contents. And then I can pop and start attacking. And let's see if that's what's going to happen. Aurora probably reloaded now. I'm sure it's going to get take off from the airport any time. Let's see. There we go. Probably going to go on that bunker. Meanwhile, we do have a few MiGs out from Scuba. Let's see. Is it going to go for the bunker? Yes, it is. And look at the damage of an Aurora, man. Look at this. Boom. Everything gone. Just completely eradicated. This Aurora already did so much. A single unit. And the thing is, you can get 3 more on this airfield. And here's the second one coming in now. Might even see... Yeah, we got a first particle cannon being built as well from SF. And the pressure really is mounting. HuMaN1Ty is managing to push forward, though. He is making sure that CoMMaNDo is losing his grip on this map. And look, even this, a battle bus. 1 hit, and instantly it dies. And look at these quads. They're all blobbed up together. Very nice strike here. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 quads going down. Just like that. No, 6 quads. 6 quads. 1 Aurora. And it just about survived. And this is what I'm talking about, boys. You gotta get rid of those Auroras. And in fact, HuMaN1Ty is level 3, but who really needs to be level 3 is Scuba here. He only needs 16 more XP, and then he can carpet bomb this freaking airfield, which will make everyone a lot happier. He just needs 1 MiG strike. Even if he incurs some losses, it'll be worth it in the end, because you can't have those Auroras around. There's a Lix here as well, a bit damaged. And here we go. Aurora now coming in, takes out another bunker. Just like that. Aurora not going down again. The return on investment on these puppies is insane, man. Absolutely insane. And Scuba, look at this. He only needs 11 XP. He just needs to kill like 2 Rangers or something. Like, seriously, anything will do at this point. Just get to level 3 and get rid of that strat center. Get rid of the airfield. That is what is absolutely critical at this point in time. Scuba really unsure what to do. He doesn't want to engage these squads because he will lose so many of his MiGs. He's trying to find a target. Going quite close to the EMP there. He just has to start engaging. Stop flying around. Start attacking. Do something. And he's going for the EMP Patriots. And a firestorm happened here. And he hit level 3. This one is still alive. Just about held together by duct tape and matches. Just go for it. Send in those quads. Try and micro it just a bit. You can take it out. But level 3 is here, which is good. So let's see that Carpet Bomber. Carpet Bomber will enter the map from over here. And of course, we're going to see that lovely artillery barrage. And look how closely SF built this together. A bit of a mistake, I must say, because this is just Carpet Bomb and artillery food. Here comes the artillery. You can see it coming in. It seems to be a level 1 artillery. Where's that Carpet Bomber? There she comes. Look at that. We know it's coming. It's going right for the airfield. It's going right for the Auroras. The Auroras trying to take off in time. And they do manage. The question is just, will he also get the strat center? Here we go. The hatch opens. One Aurora going down. And the Aurora lands. The second one going down. And the strat center. And the third Aurora also going down. Look at that. Definitely a miss micro there from SF. He should have saved all those Auroras. He was capable of doing that. But just because of that, the level 3 general powers of China being so powerful, they managed to take out the airfield and the strat center. And just like that, SF has become a lot less dangerous. But that being said, he has got a lot of particle cannons being constructed here. So he will be able to actually do some serious damage using the particle cannons to Team I. So the game is not over yet, boys. Definitely not over. The only thing is, HuMaN1Ty is actually doing very well. He's also got a market here, another market. We even see hackers here, full hackers from Scuba. A bit of a mistake, perhaps. And, ooh, I hear a Burton. Where's that Burton? Where is it? Can't find it. Somewhere here. It's somewhere here. Okay, let's see. Where's he sending the outposts? I don't know, I'm just hearing it somewhere here. Is it on the thingy? Ah, over here. Lol, he even put a beacon. So there is a Burton doing a bit of damage and shenanigans. But it's a bit dangerous to keep all the hackers in the internet center. The reason is because a particle cannon can kill the internet center plus contents. And he's an infantry general, so his hackers are stealthed anyway. Looks like this Burton will probably get found out. But let's see what's going on here. We have continuous attacks going on with HuMaN1Ty trying to break through here. But the terrain is really in the favor of the defender here. It makes it very difficult for HuMaN1Ty to truly break through. And in fact, even CoMMaNDo is trying to take this money back. And he's got a tunnel network back up. And this one Burton's still alive. Oh, man. You have MiGs, right? I mean, just MiG the guy. And oh, look at this. We got a weird bug. Tunnel network firing through the black market and killing the Burton. Doesn't matter. There was a quad there anyway, so it wouldn't have made much difference. But, yeah, HuMaN1Ty really trying to keep up this pressure. Trying to play like a badass GLA and constantly sending out more quads and making it difficult for the enemy to really, you know, get further. You know, losing the map control is always a big deal when you're playing as a GLA. And CoMMaNDo, right now, if you see the amount of pink pixels, there really aren't that many. But I guess what the Team SP is going for is the late game here. The particle cannons... Maybe more Auroras. We've got airfield being constructed again. Strat center has been rebuilt. Very close again to a particle cannon here. But, yeah, let's see. First particle cannon ready to fire. Let's see where it's gonna go. Usually it's good to go for either production or income. Let's see where SF is going to fire. Still deciding, I think. Oh, here comes a Spectre. We might see something very nasty. Where's this going? Don't tell me you're gonna also use the particle cannon on the internet center. Okay, so he's using the Spectre. It's a bit of a strange target. Particle cannon is being used. Oh, he did not need to do that. And just about, like, right when the particle cannon came, Scuba hit the evac button to get all the hackers out. Bit of a mistake. And here we go. Now, because of that evac, that mistake, it forced the particle cannon... he didn't need to keep it on the internet center. And as a result, he got a black market as well. So that that particle cannon actually did a very good job there. Got a bunch of kills. Meanwhile, we still have a lot of MiGs. I don't think Scuba lost many MiGs, but he's also very reluctant on using them. Got an interesting carpet coming in here, and actually, look at that. Oh, boys, that is a very nice carpet. Took out a lot of the army there. And probably SF didn't expect that carpet to hit the army. Probably he thought it was going to go on the strat center, because it was flying right over it. But maybe because of that, Scuba decided to do it on the army. So, good carpet there. We've got a troop crawler here trying to take out a tunnel network. I don't think troop crawlers are that good at taking out buildings. But seeing how it was already damaged, he managed to get away with it. And we actually see Scuba now. He's got almost 7k here. So he could try and either... Well, he definitely needs to repair his internet center. He could actually try and get some more hackers. He could try and get a nuke silo. But it looks like... Team I is trying to mount a final assault here to try and really get into the base. They know that Team SP has focused on getting super weapons. And actually, the airfield going down with the Aurora on it, that actually is a big blow there. So the Helix right there paid off a lot. And the question is, what does Team SP have to deal with this situation? This big army chunk. There are particle cannons with the timers going down, but particle cannons are the worst super weapon when it comes to trying to use them defensively. Because you can just try and particle cannon units, but then you just do split on your units, and the particle cannon will be suddenly very ineffective. So, constant harassment here and aggression. Go on, RT coming in here as well. Might go on the power plant. Yeah, and there we go. Low power now for SF. Ooh. Things are really looking scary. SF, however, is level 4. Basically, everyone's level 4 here. Look at that. So, lots of general powers are ready. Let's see, who's close to level 5 here? HuMaN1Ty and SF are both very much on par. Still need a decent amount of XP. SF is ranking up. When SF gets to level 5, that will really help as a USA. But to be honest, it looks like Team I has got this game. Those infantry in the base. Maybe some snipers would already help. And again, going for the power plant. Very tactical decisions being made here by Scuba. Constantly going for the power. Because he knows that once you get a power plant, the control rod upgrade actually takes really long to get. So if you're low power and you want to try and get the control rod upgrade, it just takes so freaking long, man. And like that, he disables not one particle cannon, but all of them. Because it just keeps SF perpetually low power. Got a beacon here from HuMaN1Ty. What, is he saying capture it? GG, says Scuba. Oh, nice, man. Nice. Is that EMP? Ooh, that's EMP. That is very, very clever. So the EMP is very useful in this regard because it makes sure that there can't be any general powers coming in. So it kind of gives Scuba some free reign here with his army. There's no A10 going to strike here. There's no Spectre or Leaflet or anything like that. So he can now try and take out the command center. We got Carpet coming in, taking out Strat Center, and it looks like this game is going to go to Team I. And whoa, what's it do? Whoa, man. That's like some crazy... Okay. Alright. 0 hour stuff, man. 0 hour stuff. And look at these minigunners, man. They're actually really strong. Taking out the quad like that. Yeah, it looks like Team SP is in some serious trouble here. Let's have a quick look at the base of Team I. So even a forward war factory here. Oh, there was particle cannon here trying to take out some of the production of HuMaN1Ty. Which definitely worked, but, you know, not enough particle cannons were used. Try and really destroy. And this was the thing that I said before, that pressure. The pressure that starts to mount when you're against a super weapon general. But it looks like HuMaN1Ty kept his head cool. And he kept slowly encroaching to the right. Trying to get a bit more space, a bit more map control and territory. And Scuba helping out with support. And especially when that carpet bomb and RT hit. That was a defining moment in the match. Where things started to go in favor of Team I. I think this game is pretty much over at this point. Let's see, there's no command center out for SF. There's one dozer here. That looks like it's the last dozer. Why aren't you leaving? I don't understand, says Scuba. Scuba wants to go to the next game. He basically says it's over. Scuba's starting to float. You can see he's like, fuck it, man, the game's over. I don't really need to try anymore. But they're still hanging on for some reason. GG, says SF. SF surrenders. CoMMaNDo saying GG. And there we go, the first match going to Team I. Very well played there. Let's have a quick look at the stats here. You can see the money here from HuMaN1Ty and SF were actually very similar. But it's CoMMaNDo who really suffered here. HuMaN1Ty did an excellent job at keeping the map control going. And you can see that. It's reflected here. The GLAs, you would imagine that both of them would have a similar amount of cash collected. But that's just really not the case. So HuMaN1Ty did an excellent job at keeping CoMMaNDo out, keeping him at bay. And that sort of allowed Scuba to also help out with support. And that's how the game was won here. I definitely feel that HuMaN1Ty played very well this game. And SF also did very well with his support. The only problem was that carpet bomber. He should not have lost that airfield and the strat center. And then 3 Auroras with it. I mean, if you add up that money, that's like a 10k loss. That hurts, man. That really hurts. And if he had kept it alive, if he had spaced out his buildings, it would have made such a difference. Oh, never mind. It's 11 p.m. Game was over for 10 minutes. Why drag it out? Okay, so for Scuba, it's a bit late, and he doesn't really enjoy dragging out the game. So that is something that might, you know, it's a good point. I understand why Scuba would feel a little annoyed. I mean, he's probably ready for bed, you know, and he's got his PJs on, you know, already got his nightcap, and, you know, read himself a short story, and is just lying in bed with his laptop saying, let me just play some games, you know, something like that. So I don't blame him for saying that. Okay, so it looks like HuMaN1Ty and Scuba, I think they're the ones who pick the map now. Yes, they do. And they pick Manic Aggression. Also a very nice map here. It's definitely one of the best 2v2 maps in my opinion. I know Fallen Empire is everybody's favorite, but I like this one. It's different, it's open. Not the most balanced for all armies in my opinion, but it's, you know, it gives some GGs. Let's put it that way. You always pretty much get GGs here with moments like, oh no, I completely forgot about, you know, sneaky flamers or things like that. I always like that map for this. I also like that there's a bridge connecting the top left and the bottom right. And then you have, like, you can go under the bridge for the bottom left and the top right. You know, I think that's quite a cute, nice map design. You know, it should be commended, right? We should say, like, yeah, you know, good job, EA. You had some good mappers, right? We can say that at least, right? That we can say. Hygon says, me and Scuba in the same time zone, lol. Yeah, it's very difficult for Scuba to actually play because his time zone is pretty out of whack compared to everybody else. So most players are like in the European time zones, and it makes it difficult for him to play, man. Like even now, it's 11 p.m. for him. The guy probably had a long day. You know, he's tired. He wants to go for bed, but now he has to like supercharge his brain just for some games. You know, I'm sure it's quite tiring, quite tough. This map is open wood, says Series D. Yeah, it is. Come on, it's open. You got... Okay, you can argue that, like, for player 5 here, he just has to close this, and close this. But it's actually quite the distance. It's not like you just build 3 laser turrets and you're done kind of a thing. It's still quite open. You know, you can get in. And it looks like the armies have been chosen. Ooh, wait, no. Scuba still has to choose his. So it looks like HuMaN1Ty wants to go infantry because he probably got a bit jealous of Scuba there. Was like, hey, I can do that too, you know. So he went infantry. And, oh, infantry and air force. Ooh, that's going to be interesting. Against a laser and toxin. Ooh, I wonder if we're actually going to see stealth Comanche. That might be an interesting move here against a toxin player. But let's see, right? Let's see what's going to happen. So infantry is bottom left and toxin is bottom right. So maybe we'll just see, you know, maybe we'll see some normal Humvees out of Air Force. But you all know it's about the Air Force. Everybody watching this will be like, I wonder what the Air Force is going to do. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. We have SF here as Toxin General with his mate CoMMaNDo as a laser. And they'll be taking it up against the Air Force General, that is Scuba here in the green. And HuMaN1Ty as infantry here in the red. So we have Team Christmas versus Team, I don't know, Sexy Colors. I don't know. It's all good, man. And they will be battling it out here on Manic Aggression. And look, this is what I mean with the map is open, right? If you look at the space here, you cannot just put like one laser turret and it's closed off, you know? You need to actually really try to close this area off. And it's the same like on all these sections, you know? So I think it's quite open, you know? Not too bad, not too bad. So, ooh, look at this. I love seeing this. This is what I'm talking about. This is why I like this map. You always see some funky things happening. And SF is like, hey, you know what? I'm sending a worker here. I'm gonna like take this building and then like make life hard for Air Force. And we actually see an airfield. I love to see an airfield here. That's what we want to see. Raptors, Comanche, you name it. Crazy things. And HuMaN1Ty looks like he's going for a very forward push here and also getting an airfield. That is a lot of airfields, I must say. Tank Hunter now shooting the little worker. He might actually kill it in time. Maybe. And another worker going this way. And let's see. Oh, missile defender here by Scuba. He had a feeling this was going to happen. And there we go. Building secured. And this worker has to either go here or go home. And it looks like he's gonna die instead. That's also a viable choice. And ooh, he actually moved the worker out of the way, and now finally finished the tunnel. Just about. Look at that. Quite low health, but he hung on. SF, good job, buddy. And what the hell is going on here? Oh no! Oh no! Don't shoot it. Okay. Whew. I thought the tank hunters were gonna go for the worker there. You know, that was kind of scary there. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, we actually see. Look at that. We actually have a Chinook drop here of troops. going all the way to the infantry general. Oh, boys. How often do you see an infantry general getting infantry rushed? Let's see, do we get flashbangs here? Yeah, we got flashbangs. Okay, we actually got a very interesting team play coming here from Team SP. Got King Raptor here on the scene. And the quad does go down. Biggest question is, will these infantry all go down? Still not the barracks here, and it looks like HuMaN1Ty might be in some trouble. Normally you see people doubling the air force, but in this case, it's actually the infantry who is very screwed. Quickly building a bunker, good choice. Power now under attack. Power is also a very good target here, since it will slow down production speed for HuMaN1Ty, because he will be low power. And oh, the dozer hunt! Ooh, look how close! Look how close! One more missile, and that guy would have gone down. And the airfield now under attack. Meanwhile, HuMaN1Ty did manage to get a licks up in time. It doesn't look like it's full, but there is a minigunner in here. At least one minigunner. And here we go. Dozer now under attack. And did he also get the other dozer? No, there's still a dozer down here from CoMMaNDo. And both Chinooks going down. The oils did come through, though. So CoMMaNDo does still have a source of income. We're not seeing any missile defenders being queued up. I think CoMMaNDo is way too busy over here. And not reacting to this licks. Got King Raptor taking out the last dozer. And we might even see a base race happening where HuMaN1Ty just goes for the last few buildings. And that way he just eradicates this entire army. Power now being constructed. Look at that. He has to be careful. If this blows up, it might kill the dozer. Ooh, that was close. Is he going to get the dozer? Is he going to get it? Oh, down goes dozer. And right now, HuMaN1Ty still... Oh, he still has one dozer back here. Building a barracks. The last building. He did get his oil, so he's technically not out of this game yet. However, CoMMaNDo looks like he is. He doesn't have much. He's got 2 barracks. He's got 3 oils. But that's about it. We got King Raptors flying, having a great time. They could just take out the last few buildings. And CoMMaNDo will have to exit the game in time here if he wants to pass on the buildings to his mate. Bit of a waste there. I think he was just trying to find a power scaffold. And he did find it. So that was kind of worth it, maybe. And some units getting crushed here by the supply truck. We still have a wounded Lix. Apparently the Lix still survived. Right now there's just 2 buildings out here. Just 2. Very dangerous of CoMMaNDo to stay in this game. He should surrender because he does have 2.6k. He could just give that to his mate. Plus the oils will be given to the mate. And if he were to actually die, if these buildings were to go down, then he would instantly lose that money. And the oils would become neutral and would need to be recaptured by SF. We got a circling Raptor here. Maybe to try and do some laser point defense in case of incoming missiles. Do an evac. That's a good idea. Bot cannon now coming in as well. And meanwhile, oh, the oil's getting captured here by CoMMaNDo. That's a good idea. And it looks like HuMaN1Ty is pretty beat up here, but he is floating 7k. In fact, look at this. Scuba is floating 5k as well. Evac did manage to come through here. CoMMaNDo still has this oil. CoMMaNDo really taking a risk here. I don't know, man. I really just think he should surrender at this point. I don't think it's a good idea for him to stay here. CoMMaNDo quits. And he is observing. No obs, no obs. No obs! It's in the rules! Okay, there we go. He left. The reason I quickly said no obs is because even if you can see the map for a second, if he's on voice chat with his mate, which he probably is, he can say, oh, they're big, oh, they're small, oh, just kill this, just kill that. But, yeah, here we go. HuMaN1Ty and CoMMaNDo are both out. So it's a 1 versus 1 here. And we've got a lot of quads incoming here from SF. A lot. The question is, what's going to happen? Those are slightly exposed. He could actually try and get some tank hunters instead of the missile defenders. That probably will help a lot. He's trying to get a bunker here. That's probably a good idea as well. If this bunker gets in and gets ready in time, he can evac the Humvees. He's got search and destroy here. He should be able to win this. He shouldn't actually lose any Humvees. Of course, get an ambo. Always nice, you know, for the healing. People don't get ambos, man. People don't get ambo. There we go. He got an ambo. Yeah, that's the shit, man. Do it. Okay, so right now it's pretty much in the favor of Scuba for a few reasons. One, Scuba actually has 1 extra oil if you compare it. And Scuba has Air Force and Search and Destroy and still access to the China technology. He really should use tank hunters because they are a lot more powerful than missile defenders, especially if you get horde bonus and then put them in the Humvees with horde bonus. Then those guys are ruthless, man. Like each Humvee will become a little land helix. Like insane damage, man. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. There are actually a couple of missile defenders out here from SF. And he can use that to his advantage. He can build the missile defenders and then just laser lock the Humvees. So that is still a possibility. Nice firebase here from Scuba, killing just a few things. And these missile defenders looks like they're going to the front, maybe to try and destroy that bunker. Also, let's have a quick look at the XP here. We got Scuba, who is with 1,000 XP. Once he gets to level 3 at 1,500, it's going to make a difference. And oh, Carpet Bomb came through here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 quads going down to the Carpet Bomber. And look how close he is to level 3 now. That means he will have access to snipers, which may just be the final nail in the coffin here. And these missile defenders actually managing to take out a Humvee there. That's a very good job there from SF. Meanwhile, we see a bunch of Toxin Rebels going down and a worker. So SF is not giving up without a fight. He wants to try and secure everything. And we actually see a supply center being built here from Scuba. He has no idea that SF may just try and expand in this corner. We got Humvees now engaging, trying to take out tunnels. And we got Quad coming in, just having a look. What's going on this side, you know. And Spectre now coming and destroying the 2 oils. And this is where things are going to start to hurt real bad. The lack of income, that is how Scuba is going to win this. Only 2 workers here. Bit of a mistake. Oh, this guy's going for a run. Only 1 worker here. Dude, get some more workers. And, oh, look at this. Oh, the dozer survive. Is he going to get the crush? I don't think he's paying attention. Oh, my God. Is he going to get it? Oh, he's moving dozer. He's trying to crush him. Oh, my God. Raptor come in. Last second. Look at that. 84%. That actually would have been quite painful there. Because if this got ready, he could just evac. He could capture those oils. And he could try and take that supply, the money, and everything. Let's see. There's still China dozer. And we start seeing some combat Chinooks. Oh, boys. Combat Chinooks, man. Seriously, use the tank hunters. They're so much better. Throw in a few snipers and you got a very, very deadly combination. That's like flying battle buses you got there, man. Okay, we got a bit of an advancement here. Lots of combat Chinooks, but look at the number of quads. Whoa, this is going to be a big miss micro here from Scuba. He might just lose one, and down goes one of the combat Chinooks, just like that. Very fast and efficient. Scuba's still on 4K here. And the tunnel now going up here for SF. SF definitely not giving up without a fight. He wants to try and take this area. But you are still fighting an Air Force, my friend. It's going to be very difficult to do this. Humvees now over here will be able to do some good damage. And let's have a quick look what's going on the right side here. The oil has been repaired. Very good idea. Money now collecting. And command center going up for SF. He's waiting to get to level 3. Maybe he wants that Toxin Rebel ambush and be able to deploy it quickly. Maybe he wants the fast cash bounty. Let's see. Looks like the combat Chinooks are now regrouping in the base. A bunch of quads actually managed to just drive right into the base here of Scuba. And going for the strat center. Was there a carpet bomber called last second? No, that doesn't seem to be the case. And actually, I'm not sure if this was actually a good move here from SF. He did take out the strat center. But look at the number of quads he lost. It was a lot of quads going down just for destroying one building. Maybe if he combines it with like a very nice timed attack, then it would make most sense. But it looks like that was all he had. Just losing all those quads there. I don't know, man. Let's see. New strat center now going up. Yeah. So we won't be able to carpet for like maybe what? 1 minute before this is ready. We're on minute 10 here. Minute 11 it'll be up. So we have this network that's now been rebuilt. And the supply center has been destroyed. SF, meanwhile, has reached level 3, which I'm sure he's very happy about. But he needs to find a way into the base of Scuba. Scuba still has a China dozer. He can just build a few more bunkers, sit back, and just basically use general powers to try and kill off SF. That means just destroying oils. There's still an oil here to destroy. There's still another one over here. The question is, how many markets does SF have? And the answer is 0. There's another oil here. So that's 3 oils. Once those 3 are destroyed, it will make all the difference. SF will have absolutely no income. And he'll be relying on, you know, these supply docks. This one's still 21k, which is pretty good. But this one is slowly running out. It's still 13k. But how many quads can you build with 13k, right? Here we go, Spectre coming in, trying to take out the oil, but fast reaction. No attack move here from SF. Making a bit of a mistake. He should grab the quads, attack move, and that is the fastest way to take out a Spectre. And if he did that, that oil would have been alive. Mistake here from SF. Oh, man. Feels bad, man. When you're against an Air Force, you need every bit of money you have, man. You need all of it. Humvee's now coming to clear this up, and slowly, the map control is being denied here. So, Scuba, slowly moving forward, doing a good job. Next is this oil. You just know the oils are going to go down. That is what Scuba wants. He wants to get rid of these oils. Raptor coming in as well for good measure. No need even. Going for the network instead. Now we're also going to clear up the network. This is going to be a war of attrition here because SF is going to run out of money. Meanwhile, Scuba is being pushed into his corner. However, Scuba still has his 2 oils. And most importantly, he is still Air Force. He gets to use all those really good general powers. He's got Strat Center, so he has Carpet. He has A10. He has Spectre. And soon he'll have Fuel Air or Moab. Combat Chinooks now flying in. Trying to take out the artillery platform, I think. Or just kind of generally doing some cleanup. Got quads targeting the Chinooks. They're coming in. They might be able to shoot from the hill. Yes, they can. Scuba reacts and gets out of there in time. No losses for Scuba. He's playing this very well. That's how you do this. You engage, 0 losses, and then you return home to heal up. Immediately going for the tunnel to prevent the tunnel pop. Very nice and aggressive. Meanwhile, these RPGs going down as well. So right now you can see that before there was a big chunk of purple on the left bottom side here. But that's no longer the case. Right now, it's 50-50. You see green on the left, purple on the right. And soon it will change that you will see some green on the right as well. More than just these 2 buildings. Humvee now coming in, trying to find something clear. Maybe find a tunnel network. And just killing a few more units here and there. Palace is now up for SF. He's got 1 market as well. We don't see fortified structures yet. This is a very good upgrade, especially against Air Force because of all the general powers. It's only 1,000 and it might be worth getting at this point. We have a very forward barracks as well. That's an interesting choice. Wonder why he got a forward barracks. I don't know if he might want to get mobs, but I don't think mobs would really help out here. And here we go. Quad pop coming in. Got a Raptor trying to find something to kill. Let's see. Oh, he's going to use it for the laser point defense. Very nice, very nice. And quad pop now here. Let's see. We don't have AP bullets yet. Would be a good upgrade to get at this point. Especially with all those, you know, scary flying things around. As well as against the Humvees. He'll do some extra damage. And Scuba playing it cool, man. He's playing it cool. He doesn't want to rush in too quick, make mistakes, and then lose to a potential sneak attack. We've got a Jarman here from SF that will help with killing some of the Humvees. And look at that. He's actually getting the China Supply Center. That's an interesting choice there. So that means he may try and transition into some infantry general tech. Ooh, very risky here. Again, attack move. There we go. Now they stopped. And how many Chinooks are actually going to go down? 1 going down. Another 2 going very low health. And that is it. If he's got more quads, he needs to pop right here. And these 2 guys, these lucky 2 Chinooks, get to go home. Oh, that was very close. A bit risky and a bit dangerous there from Scuba. But he did actually take out all those quads. Meanwhile, we have a quad army going down below here on the left. And let's see what he's going to find. Mind you, Scuba is level 5 at this point. So he is completely scary and dangerous at this stage. Because he's an Air Force. Level 5. Whereas SF is still level 3. He still has a lot of XP to get. A lot of ways to get it. But Scuba is going to basically stop any way for him to get easy XP. Got Spectre coming in. Let's see where it's going to go. It looks like it might go for this oil here. Like I said, hunting the oils. Always a good idea. Oh, man. Last oil. Probably going to go down. We have AP bullets, though. That might make a difference. And yes, look at that. Oil just survives. And again, you can see this is why upgrades are so important. Because it deals 25% extra damage. And with that, these squads manage to take out the Spectre in time. Might see 1 follow-up Raptor, or here we go, 1 A10 for follow-up. That's going to go on this oil. If he quickly repairs it, 1 A10 might not be enough. A10 on the way. Ooh, it's going to be a close call. Pretty sure the A10 is going to get it. Let's see. It's going to be close, but I'm pretty sure. Oh, look at that! Missile actually got stuck behind the building. But yes, the oil did go down. So that, again, is a big blow for SF. What income do you have? He's conquered this left bottom section. He's trying to make some money off of that because his main base supply are running out. 2.7k here. And how much is here? About 12k. That's all he's got. Meanwhile, Scuba has run out of money in his own base, but he's got 2 oils still, as well as a whole lot of general powers. Might see some coming in here. And we got, looks like either a fuel air or a leaflet. Okay, I don't know. Wow, why is it not affecting the units? It should affect his own units, as far as I know. A bit risky to drive out like that, because if it did affect his own units, then SF could have just gone back and caused some problems. We have a wounded combat Chinook here. Oh, look at this. Oh, he went for the base attack with the Chinooks. And didn't quite work out too well. And SF is gaining that XP, boys. Look at that. He's level 4 now. So that's 2,362 XP to go. 72 XP to go. And then he'll be level 5. The question is, will he reach level 5? If the answer is yes, he could try a sneak attack. Maybe back here, do some serious damage. It's possible. But as Air Force, he'll probably even be able to deal with that as well. One thing's for sure, though. This game is going on pretty long. It's not exactly an open and shut case win here for Scuba. SF definitely putting up a good fight. Let's see, this side completely exposed here. Humvee's coming in. And again, we have a lot of quads. We actually haven't seen many rocket buggies here from SF. I don't think he's built a single one. And that will definitely help against this blob of Humvees. Engaging search and destroy Humvees with quads is... it's a bit risky. We don't actually see snipers here from Scuba because these missile defenders are not being killed. Here we go. Might see a laser lock happening. Scuba taking a small risk, but managing to get away without getting laser locked. Killing another barracks. Always nice, always fun. And like I said, you can see now on the minimap how SF is being pushed more and more into a corner, into that right side of the map. Laser lock coming through here. And pretty good there. Pretty good from Scuba, trying to hang on. We've got first few rocket buggies coming out as well. And none of the rockets, none of them actually hit. There's a bit of a hill here, so the rocket buggies will come too close. And will both go down. Yes, they do. And those are expensive guys, man. They're 1,000 apiece. Those are not cheap. So that is $2,000 just lost here for SF when he's already so poor. He's got no income from his main supply. His second supply is 7,500 left. He's got 1 market, 2 market, 3 markets. He needs all the money he can get. Here comes the Spectre. Going for the supply stash, but probably will get taken down here because of the quads. Retargeting, going for the quads. Actually a good move, and taking out 2 quads and the tunnel. So that's a good idea, you know. Make use of the Spectre before it, you know, dies. We keep seeing these quad pops from SF. Very much, you know, the same sort of unit combination of just a single unit, which is quads, you know. But he needs more buggies. He just needs it. Right now, there's no tunnel network on this side, so it looks like SF is going to lose all this. He's going to lose the income. The money that was left here, 5,800, that will not be collected. And down it all goes with a market as well. SF now being pushed more and more into that bottom right corner. Scuba having an easy time, man. He's having an easy time. If he was any other USA, probably wouldn't have been as easy. But there you go, man. Air Force. Air Force is so powerful. Another thing in this 2 vs 2 tournament that I must add is... Oh, he's beaconing this. He's like, oh, man, watch this. Oh, Moab. Moab on the quads. Oh, hi, he says. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 quads going down to that Moab. Rebel ambush, actually, coming back with a vengeance. Taking out all the Humvees. All of them. Very nice move there from SF. Saying, listen, man, I got those things too. And SF... still not close to level 5. Oh, feels bad, man. It's so hard to get XP against the Air Force when the Air Force is careful and plays his chips right. And that is exactly what Scuba is doing. Still have to say, it would be nice to see Scuba transition into tank hunters. Definitely think that's a mistake. They are significantly better than missile defenders at this point. And we still have no snipers out of Scuba either. But look at what's left. GG, says SF, and surrenders. Well played there, Scuba. Earning his team the victory. Bringing it up to a 0-2. And look at that. Let's see the units lost versus units destroyed here. You can see how much trouble SF actually had. Units lost almost 180 versus 55. Oh man, it's so hard when you're against an air force. And this was part of the problem that SF had. He couldn't get any kills. He couldn't rank up and get to sneak attack and start being creative or dropping anthrax bombs. He couldn't do that. So that sort of like put him behind here and gave a bit of an army advantage to Scuba, which is also why Scuba won the game. You can see there's also more cash collected for Scuba. And yeah, GG, well played. The game is full. Uh-oh. I hope they realize they have to put a 5-player map. I don't think they know, man. Oh, they do. They do. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. GG's. Looks like Team Christmas got it. Yeah. All right, so that was match 2 of this best of 9. 300 IQ Moab, he says about his own Moab. Yes, very nice. That's the advantage you have with a Moab. It's dropped by the B-2 bomber, which flies in very fast. So it's a lot easier to predict where your enemy is going to be with an army. Still quite a distance, so he definitely did a good job with the Moab there. But yeah. If you saw Scuba's general point panel on the right, you probably just saw a whole load of icons, which just shows that it's very hard for GLA to win it in that situation. Regardless, I have to say the micro from Scuba was top-notch. He didn't waste units, not really. There were moments where he lost some units, but he never really wasted it. And, oh, we're gonna play El Scorcho. Oh, I actually liked this map when I was a noob. I'm gonna explain why I like this map when I was a noob. It's an interesting map. It's actually really big. All right, that's one thing. It's really big, and there's money everywhere. Okay, so you have your main starting cache, and then you have like 3 small supply piles just outside your base, 3 small supply piles just inside your base, and then you got a main supply dock where the 2 oils are. This one's an oil, this one's an oil. Then you have an oil refinery here. You know, so, and then you have a middle where there's also money, and you got some fire bases. So it's a very interesting map. And oh boys. We are going GLA heavy today. Let's see. So the thing is, you can only play one army once, right? So Scuba was Air Force. He cannot be Air Force again. And let's see. Who is Toxin? SF was Toxin, so he can't be Toxin. And SF still choosing his army here. Ted asking, each player can pick an army once? Yes, each player can pick an army once. So we can see a maximum of 2 games with air forces per team. So that's a maximum of 4 air forces in total, right? But it's a best of 9, so it's very possible that we still see some more air forces, because air force is like one of the best armies, especially as you know, as for 2 versus 2 matches. You want that air force support. It's really good. It's really useful. And it looks like USA has been chosen. So we got a Tox versus Stealth and a Tox versus USA. Wait, no. A Tox... Wait. I messed that up. It's a Tox versus Tox and a Stealth versus USA. So here we go. Top left, we have Scuba in the green. Very nice. He is Stealth General on El Scorcho. And he's got his mate, Mr. Hummy, also known as HuMaN1Ty, in the red. And they are Team I. And they're going to take it up against Team SP, who is a Mr. CoMMaNDo here. Toxin General in the pink with his mate, Normal USA, SF, over here in the purple. So yes, let's have a quick look over the map. So you got your main supply. Then between you and your mate, there is a supply with another small supply pile. And there's an oil. So it already starts with a decent amount of money. Then if you go up from your main base, you've got another 3 supply piles. That is not some small amount of cash. That is over 10k right here. So that is already a decent amount of money. And then just outside your base, like I said, you got another 3 piles. And then, of course, you got that sexy, nice oil section where you got an oil, 2 oils. And then you got a little big supply pile here with 30k. Very nice. And then the map, of course, mirrors all the way. So it mirrors 4-fold. And so it's a very interesting map with lots of money. And definitely a map where GLA can shine. It's a big map, so tunnels will be very efficient in, you know, teleporting units the way GLA does. And Toxin, of course, being very useful because you can use it to clear out these buildings. And many buildings there are. Got a beacon here from SF. I don't know why. Maybe to say there's a tunnel here. Yeah, because it's just out of range of the spy drone. Let's have a look what all the GLAs are up to. We got a very forward tunnel here from Scuba, trying to secure this area, which is a good idea. Because USA will always take a little longer to get himself up to speed. And let's see, those are going to the right here. He might try and take the supply because it's quite safe. And we have a dozer doing a little drive, seeing if there is a forward worker. But there is not. And let's see what's going on the right-hand side here. We got CoMMaNDo. Very nice tunnel placement. Like I said, you can clear out the buildings with the tunnel network. And are we going to see a doubling? Perhaps we are, because look at this. CoMMaNDo sending his tech from the bottom right to the left top, trying to harass Scuba. But is it going to work? No, not really. No, those were 4 Mr. T's. The tech did go down off Scuba, though, so there is a bit of a delay of the Terror tech. And here we go. What's in that Chinook? Could it be 2 Humvees? Why, yes, it is 2 Humvees. Oh, look at this! Oh, look at that! Oh, my God! What a Terror tech! Actually managing to keep 3 Mr. T's alive. 2 Humvees both going down. Big, big losses here for Team Special Power. Very painful indeed. So both attacks on Scuba seem to have failed. The Terror tech failed. The Humvees got killed. And nothing else really happened. Meanwhile, we do see an attack going on here in SF's base. Looks like a tech managed to find its way in and evac the units. Those are going down here. What about the other dozer? There still is 1 dozer left for SF, so he's not hunted yet. But there is a tunnel here in the back of SF's base. Really not looking good for SF. He's very much in trouble. And CoMMaNDo does have a tunnel here for helping out. But over here, we might see a quad pop. We might see that super tech coming out. And that's going to be very scary indeed. We've got 2 techs already coming in here from the top. And this guy might get veterancy. And yes, he does. A very scary boy indeed. He's got Vet 2, auto repair. Oh, Mr. T is coming out. He's going to try and blow up everything. Look at that. Going for the war factory and supply. Only managing to get the supply. However, look how low health this war factory is. The super tech can clear this off. And second tunnel going up. SF in big, big trouble. It looks like this game is going to be a very short one. We got a tunnel versus tunnel here. Tox versus Tox. Not making much difference. But again, HuMaN1Ty beating CoMMaNDo to the punch. And actually got a supply center here. That means more income for him. That being said, this supply is not being mined. Whereas CoMMaNDo here it is. Only 1 worker though. So he could do with some more workers. Got a beacon here saying, hey man, there's a tech. Can you get rid of that? Like, hey, just so you know. But at this point, I think it's not even going to matter that much. Because SF is really, really in trouble. He's trying to go back and trying to set up a new base over here. Bit of a miss micro here. Oh, he builds it at 99% and then moves his dozer away. And there we go. Building some missile defenders. And still long distance collecting here. So in a way, the only thing lost here is the territory, not the money. That being said, it's still a bit dangerous. And a lot of buildings have gone down here. And Scuba already level 2 so early on. And let's see, we've got a super tech here from CoMMaNDo. And these guys, this guy has 1 scrap and this is a super tech as well. So very scary stuff. And let's see what happened in the bases here of Team I. It looks like Scuba is doing all right. He's getting a 2nd arms dealer. He's feeling it. He wants the money. He's mining over here. He's mining over here. And is he going to get the oils? Doesn't look that interested, actually. And he's mining over here. So look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4 supply stashes. 4 supply stashes. And he's getting a 5th one now. That should be capable of supporting 4 arms dealers at the same time. And look, he's getting another arms dealer now. So he could get a 4th one and then keep the spam going. It is actually possible. Let's see what's actually happening here with CoMMaNDo. CoMMaNDo actually engaging HuMaN1Ty. HuMaN1Ty in a bit of trouble. He's trying to get his own Scorps, and he managed to secure this building. Very nice for defense. And Scorp rocket gets fired. Let's see if the Scorp goes down. 1 Scorp goes down. We still have a super tech here from CoMMaNDo. So that is actually a real problem for HuMaN1Ty to deal with. And we actually have the 2 super tech coming in here from Scuba. Scuba listening to his mate's cry, saying, don't worry, buddy. I got this. Sending in his super techs and trying to clear out this super tech here of CoMMaNDo. Managing to do so successfully. And right now, these are just 2 random Scorps. Nothing to really worry about. And they held just like that. Meanwhile, HuMaN1Ty is trying to take over this section. Has actually cleared CoMMaNDo. And SF now trying to do some damage with his Humvees. Look how close that Humvee was to dying. Look at that. How is it even driving? I don't know, man. It has to go back to the ambo. Yeah, heal up, buddy. And let's see what happened here. We still have the 2 tunnel networks here from Scuba. Still no oil capture. And Scuba is stealth, so he could actually camo net this, and then the other team probably won't notice that he's collecting here. Let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 arms dealers. 4 arms dealers. Oh my god. Absolutely amazing. I love to see that. And here we go. Engagement happening with some quads, just some mild harassment. So even though CoMMaNDo can build Scorps, there is no way CoMMaNDo with his 1 arms dealer can hold back against 4 arms dealers all producing quads. It's just not going to happen. It looks like Chinook's going to go down here for SF. Second Chinook now under attack. Down she goes. And no real micro here from Scuba. He's probably busy doing some macro things, like focusing on his base, trying to get things ready, trying to get things done. And I really think he should get those oils. He's got a rebel here, but I can't click it because I'm observer. I can't click stealth units, which is a bit terrible. And I can't see them on the map either, so we'll just tune in a bit and see how that goes. HuMaN, on the other hand, has got his oils for a while now. And we have a bit of an attack coming in here from SF. Trying to find an entrance, trying to find an opening. And actually, there was nothing here. These guys, seriously, man. We got Team I saying, oh, there's money here. Who cares? I'd rather take my enemy's money. Why take my money if I could take his money instead? Oh my god. The same was here. HuMaN1Ty was building a supply stash here, I think. So there you go, man. They don't even care. Very nice here from SF. Evacing the Humvee. Put some missile defenders in here. The oil did get captured here for HuMaN, though, so that's also nice to see. We still have this one dozer that is, I'm sorry to say it, but quite exposed. It's been quite exposed, sitting here in this section for quite some time now. Could have just literally done a tech RPG. And there we go. GG, says CoMMaNDo, calling it short. Saying, listen, man, it's over. We're just way behind economically. And Scuba's got, like, 4 war factories, man. Like, what are we supposed to do? GG, says SF. And that is it. Well played there, too. Team I taking a 3-0 lead here. And let's have a look at that money. We can see that the Christmas players, that is red and green, 48k, 44k, versus Team SP, Superior Power, 25k and 25k. And that's how you know, man. You know that the game is over when your enemy has basically collected close to double the amount. You just know you can't compete with that. And very fast aggression from both HuMaN and Scuba here to try and get that fast map control. And that is what makes a difference, man. In these GLA heavy games, it's what makes a difference. All right, here we go. I put observer. And that is match 3 done. So it is a best of 9, which is a race to 5 victories. Tournament Tundra now chosen. Also an interesting map. It's a bit difficult for USA players because... oh, wait. No. Tournament A. I hope Tournament A. I love Tournament A, man. I think it's such a cool map, you know? It's so I don't know, homey, like chill, and yeah. And here we go. HuMaN bringing out the big guns. He's saying, all right, boys, let's go Air Force. HuMaN now Air Force. What is Team SP going to do as a response? They could go stealth. They could go infantry. Probably stealth would work rather well on this map. But did CoMMaNDo and SF already play as stealth general? No, I don't think they did. I think they both played as Toxin. They haven't played as the other GLAs. There was a normal GLA in the first match for CoMMaNDo. Let's see. Players deciding. I'm going to have a sip of water because, you know. Gotta stay hydrated with these excellent matches. I got Hygon saying, Leggy, have you entered a tournament before? Well, I've entered both free-for-all tournaments from Instant Shock. And the first one I got kicked out quite quickly, quite early on. And the second one I actually did a bit better, but, you know, basically it was me and Shay. We both had to, like, fight to get, you know, into a winning position. And then Shay actually... no, wait, we both lost that. It was Dens then who passed in our match. But generally, I don't play in that many tournaments, so no. I haven't done any 1v1 tournaments or 2v2 tournaments or anything like that. But they are fun. I always like to see this stuff, you know. 2v2 is just really underrated, man. It should be more. It should be done more. I heard some people also talking about potential 2v2 in World Series. Like World Series is, you know, a game replays tournament. It's just 1 versus 1. And someone said we should do a game replays 2v2 tournament like World Series. And I think that's a cool idea as well. Why not, right? The player base is actually really not that bad, you know? People say, oh, there used to be so many more people. Yeah, back in 2004, guys. Come on. We still have a decent player base. And I think it can happen. So seeing this 2 vs 2 tournament, I'm very happy. Always nice. You get something different, you know? And it looks like the armies are being chosen here. Got infantry and air force. And stealth. Like I said, man, stealth is a good one. And toxin. Scuba as toxin. Toxin and air. So toxin is going to help against infantry general. And air is going to be not the best against stealth. But you can still do some good damage. So here we go. We have on the left side HuMaN1Ty and scuba. Toxin and air. Very interesting. And on the top right side we got China infantry. Let's have a quick look here. We got SF here as China infantry, and he's got his mate, CoMMaNDo, is stealth general. And there'll be Team SP taking it up against Team I, which is HuMaN1Ty here in the red as Air Force, with also a very scary scuba as a toxin. So these guys right now, they have pretty much one of the best team combinations. And, you know, toxin and air, that is really scary because toxin has excellent tunnel networks that are pretty hard to penetrate and destroy. And Air Force is always good for support. So I'm pretty sure we're going to see Raptors coming in here from HuMaN1Ty. Maybe we'll see Stealth Comanche, but I doubt it. Not early on, at least. And let's see. We got SF going to the middle here of Tournament A. Very nice map. Even got some nice waves, right? All cute. But one thing's for sure, SF wants to get those oils. And meanwhile, CoMMaNDo also sending his workers forward. He might want to get those oils too. Let's see. We got a barracks up and tunnel being produced. Now we got tunnel here in the middle as well. So CoMMaNDo definitely wants to try and do something here. He doesn't want the Air Force to get these or Scuba to get these. And look at this dual airfield coming out of HuMaN1Ty. He's taking it serious. He wants to do some good damage. Very interesting tunnel placement here from Scuba. Maybe not the best. I don't know if this was manned by the enemy that it could shoot this tunnel. I think it might just be able to reach that. So if the tunnel was maybe a bit more forward here, then the tunnel could always clear this building. But let's see, we got a very forward bunker here and a bunch of minigunners. So this is very nice of SF to kind of cut this area, section it off, and make sure that no terror techs pass in this area, in this region. And we've got tank hunter as well. All right, let's see. We got... here we go, the first technical. First technical coming in here from CoMMaNDo, driving in, trying to see what is going on. This might just be a scout, but wait, no, there are things inside. The Raptor is out. Are we going to see the evac? Yes, evac in time. And boom goes the supply center. Very nice move there. Taking out the supply center of HuMaN1Ty. There's a second supply center here, so HuMaN1Ty still has income. He's definitely not, like, in trouble or anything. But still, here we go. Dozer being destroyed. Very interesting to see that he goes for the Dozer. There's no command center cell. But this definitely prevents a serious sort of lockdown section. So destroying that Dozer, probably a good move. And we do, in fact, see Comanche. These are not stealth yet. There's no upgrade yet. But it's clear he wants to go for Stealth Comanche. Now the Dozer going down, trying to deny the map control here for SF. Trying to make it hard for SF to really go anywhere and do anything. And right now the oils are being captured. They have been beaconed by Scuba. And the question is, are we going to see these Comanche go in? Or are we seeing a technical coming from the back here? Actually going all out for the crushes. Gets one. Will he get the other? Toxin Rebel coming out, and no, just in time. SF actually managed to get the oil. Very good for him. Very useful. He needs that income. He needs that money to do some harassment. Meanwhile, we actually have HuMaN1Ty coming in with these pesky Comanche that finally got the stealth upgrade and destroying some trucks. And this, boys and girls, might just be the GG for SF. He cannot build another Dozer here because the Comanche will be able to take it out. We have a war factory being produced down here. And we might see an outpost coming out. We might see a troop crawler. And again, trucks going down. Veterancy on these babies. They are going to be very dangerous. And we got more Raptors coming in. Raptors going for what? Destroying another forward supply center. And going for the Dozer. Again, he wants to make sure that SF cannot get off the ground. He wants to keep SF a simple, tiny little baby that needs to be cared for. He doesn't want SF to become a scary superpower machine. He doesn't want all those troop crawlers. He doesn't want all the outposts. And look at the harassment. SF really having a hard time. Meanwhile, CoMMaNDo, let's have a quick look how he's doing. He's managed to secure the oil, sort of. He might actually be successful in capturing them, which will be very useful. But meanwhile, he will also be somewhat exposed. Two buildings very close together here. So this would make for a nice rocket pod once there are some more Comanche out for HuMaN. And he's got 4 now. If he's got maybe another 2, we might see that rocket pod action coming in. And here we go. Actually, the second oil has been captured for SF. So SF has decent income. And here we go. First troop crawler hitting the scene. Spreading out the minigunners. Good idea. But no minigunners on this side. Bit of a mistake there. We might even see these Comanche trying to destroy the supply center. There are 4 Comanche here. They'll easily be able to take out 2 minigunners. Troop crawler now coming back home. And Comanche making a run for it. Trying to find this supply center on its own. Killing more trucks. The number of trucks that have been destroyed by HuMaN is absolutely insane. Now getting Vet 2, basically from just destroying trucks. So there you go. Look how powerful these 2 are. Look at that. Nicely defended. A nice clean base. Producing scary units. And humanity slowly creeping forward. Scuba slowly creeping forward. Trying to get some tunnels up. Trying to keep that map control nice and steady as she goes. As humanity just goes and destroys another dozer. The constant dozer harassment is insane. This is dozer hunting on another level. Because it's basically like, build a dozer. I dare you. Like, that's just taking it to a whole new level, guys. Anyway, so let's see. We're the Comanche. They're going on this side now. And this is what I'm talking about. Comanche are so freaking good at this. You just literally fly in from a corner, start attacking, and like, what's the enemy going to do? They attack very well. They attack very quickly. And then it's like a hit-and-run tactic. Off they go. And good luck chasing them down with quads, who are actually very, very weak anti-air units. Like, oh, here we go. Look at this. Look at this. 3 quads firing. And Comanche, how much health? Half health? Let's see that. About half health. Right? About half health. That's just insane. And that's the thing. Quads are just really not that good as anti-air units. They are one of the weakest. Once they get veterancy though, like this guy, ooh, then they're scary. Then they're scary. But the plain old vanilla quads, they're not that good, really. Anyway, let's have a look. Maybe SF has managed to pull it together. He had to build an expensive troop crawler here. 2,400 of a troop crawler. That's how pricey they are. And he has to just cover his base in minigunners in order to just collect cash. Really hard here for him. And look at these Comanche. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of these babies. Oh, very scary indeed. We got countermeasures as well from humanity. He knows what he's doing. Countermeasures will help give those Comanche even more armor, make them even tougher to kill, even from instant hit bullets from quads. So that is something that not everyone knows, but quad cannons will deal less damage to air units that have the countermeasure upgrade. Again, you can see humanity's trying to find the next target. He keeps flying around. Like, where shall I hit? Carpet bomber now coming in. Probably to try and take out a few quads that are here. And maybe just to distract. Now going out here, doing a rocket pod. There are 2 RPGs here. Do some good damage too. And there we go. Basically, the whole base now in trouble here. And we got... ooh, actually, nice quad pop from the back there. CoMMaNDo knowing what's up. And we actually have a listening outpost here as well. So that was quite well defended here from our team on the east. They did a good job there, especially keeping those listening outposts to try and reveal those Comanche. And but it's okay because these guys will now repair in mid-air because they're veterans. They've got Vet 2, so they just heal in the air because, you know, logic. It's just a pilot who just magically fixes the helicopter while it's flying. So these puppies, they will do some more damage later on. Just gonna wait for the repairs. And maybe he's even got a couple more. But one thing's for sure here, Scuba is taking this opportunity. Humanity is constantly harassing the players on the right. And Scuba's like, well, okay, I'll just get battle buses. I'll just get more tunnels. I'll just get the money. And look at his income. He's going to take this money here as well relatively soon. Oil's now getting destroyed. And you can just see why toxin and air is such a dangerous combination. I see Bashir saying, hose him down. Yeah, man. Oh, the Comanche, they hose him down. Trust me. Damn, they are strong. Especially the Air Force Comanche. They're just ruthless, man. So here we go. This is a nice army here. But we might see a carpet bomber relatively soon. It was used maybe about a minute ago. So maybe in a minute it'll be ready to go. GG says CoMMaNDo. They kind of realize that it's over. And this is a very good choice here of armies from humanity and Scuba. On a big, long map that is relatively easy to defend. You just get Air Force. And that is it. And that brings the score over to 4-0. For Team I. Look at the money collected, actually. You can see that SF did a really good job hanging in there, even collecting more than HuMaN, but losing those trucks constantly constantly really prevented him from getting multiple war factories up and really pumping out the units. So, well played there. The game is full. So guys, what do you think of the games so far? Tell me in the chat and I will keep an eye on it. Do you think that Team I is just no match for Team Superior Power? Or do you think that Team I was getting lucky in a couple of the games? Or do you think we're going to see a major comeback? I want to know what you think. TB, what's TB? Tournament B? Okay. I thought it meant tuberculosis, but apparently not. Apparently it's this map. Okay, that's good to know. Also a nice map, right? 2v2 maps, man. They're just great. They're different. They're nice. And we have a nuke general. Interesting. A nuke general on this map. Maybe they're going to try and go for nuke mix? Why nuke general? Best of 9, yes. Match point. Match point for Team I. If they get one more victory, they will take this challenge. Got Rad Dude saying 5-0 inbound. Nissav agrees. And we got a super weapon general here from Scuba. HuMaN1Ty going Toxin. Did HuMaN1Ty play Toxin yet? Didn't HuMaN1Ty play Toxin? In the first game, I think he was Toxin, no? Just gonna check. Just gonna ask him. Or was that normal GLA? Oh, yes, he says. Ha ha ha! There we go. Gotta pay attention, man. Gotta pay attention, right? And now I pick other. Yeah, that's kind of unfair, isn't it? It's a bit unfair, I think. Stealth. Yeah, I don't think he played stealth. I think Scuba played stealth. Yeah, so this is a bit lame now because of the army choice things. Scuba can't change. Just you. Okay. Yeah. Well, it's good keeping an eye out. Anyway, let's see what people are saying. Although it's one-sided, it's still interesting. Yeah, I definitely agree with Fluffle Pillow there. They were still all very good matches. They were all very hard fought and not exactly a pushover or walkover. I don't get that feeling. Some close games, but Team I are better, says 25. Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. But definitely great matches, nonetheless. All right, so you have GLA Vanilla 2. Okay, I think they're ready to go. Spots, so 1 and 4. Yeah, spots are correct. All right, let's do it. Potential last match here. I like 2 vs 2, but I feel it's not equal teams, says Dara. Yeah, I do think that Team I is playing just a bit better here. Wait, what's going on? What's going on? What army can I pick? Ah, man, you should keep track of that. Did he play stealth? Did HuMaN1Ty play stealth? I don't think he played stealth. Should we pick China? It's okay, go, no problem, says SF. We expected air the moment Scuba took super weapon anyway. Yeah, so stealth is actually pretty decent against air, generally. But you saw the last match. You saw how much it's, how difficult it can be. And here we go, potential match point. Match number 5. We got some very interesting armies here again. We got SP CoMMaNDo here in pink as Air Force with his mate SF Nuke General here in the orange. And they're going to be taking it up against Scuba, a super weapon. Very scary indeed. And he's got his mate Stealth General here, HuMaN1Ty. So we've got Team I versus Team SP, also known as Special... No, what was it? Let me check. Superior Power. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. So, Superior Power versus Team I. Let's see what's going to happen. Is this going to be the last match in this best of 9? Or are we going to see some crazy comebacks? In fact, I agree with the people in the live chat. We've seen some good games, and some games are pretty close. So, it wouldn't surprise me if our southern team here, Team SP, is going to take a win here. Let's see, we got dual supplies coming out. Do we get dual war factory as well? Have a quick look. Yeah, we got dual war factory. Always a good move. Always nice as China. We got war factory going up here. And looks like we are not actually getting any air units. It looks like we are going... Or maybe it might just be a combat Chinook. Let's see. We got 2 Rangers coming out as well. Do we get a Humvee or do we get a combat Chinook? I really want to know, and we'll find out very soon. Very interesting tunnel placement here. Very good. You cut off sort of this section as well as securing the oils. And let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 missile defenders. So I'm pretty sure he's going to go Humvee here. And let's see, we got a Chinook coming in here from Scuba, our super weapon general. He's probably going to try and harass the Air Force. And here comes the combat Chinook. Yes, Commando going for a combat Chinook. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, how many missile defenders is that? That's a proper troop drop. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 missile defenders and 1 Ranger. And here comes a tech from HuMaN as well. It looks like the game is on. It looks like they're going right for poor little Air Force here. And we got a hijacker out as well from HuMaN. He's trying to take that Battlemaster. But it doesn't matter. Battlemaster be dead. Oh, man. This might just be a very, very fast game. We got dozers chilling in the back. Oh, this is actually very, very devastating for the Air Force General. We've got a combat Chinook here that's not being used. There are units inside. He needs to go in and attack. He needs to harass the super weapon general. But there are just so many troops here. It's going to be very difficult. We got a combat Chinook. Oh, that's the second one. Okay, we got a second combat Chinook. And SP Commando actually putting on the heat here, making it pretty difficult for Scuba. He wants to try and take out as much as he can. We've got flashbangs coming in as well, trying to take out the workers, and Air Force showing where it shines. But look at the base here of Commando. He's basically losing everything for it. And if he's not careful, he might just get eradicated from this game. He only has 2 buildings left, and that's it. So he needs to throw down a scaffold. Actually, there are no flashbangs here, so these few Rangers might just be able to push back these guys. So, a very close call. Meanwhile, the combat Chinook has been taken down low health by all these quads. There's the second combat Chinook still doing pretty alright. And the push is now on. SF coming in with the Dragon Tank, trying to bait the missile defenders so he can flame wall them. Let's see him do that. Look at that. Very good move here from SF. Managing to take out the missile defenders without too much of a fuss. Dragon Tank just about survives. And right now, the Battlemasters can just drive on in. Meanwhile, we have the Ranger drop coming in here from SP Commando. Excellent thinking there. He's got the capture building upgrade, and he might just take it. However, HuMaN is here with a Rebel. He could pay attention and try and take out one of the Rangers, or at least slow down the oil capture. But to be honest, HuMaN looks a little busy here. He has other things to worry about, like the Battlemasters, like the combat Chinooks. So he might just not realize that this is going on. And this will actually be a big cash boost for SP Commando. He still is not collecting on his main supply. Look how much money is left here. 26k. No collection happening. But right now, we got a nice cash boost coming in from those oils. And that will definitely help. We've got a supply center going up in the back here. And probably some Chinooks being queued as well. SP Commando has been without income for quite some time. But has been very, very ruthless indeed to the top right team. We see Battlemaster here camping. Oh, very nice to see. But a hijacker finally gets it. And that's also pretty useful here for HuMaN. He can actually use that Battlemaster now to try and take out other incoming Battlemasters, which is always nice to see. At the same time, we have to admit that Scuba managed to keep his dozer alive. Hidden a bit in the base here of humanity. When there are all these combat Chinooks flying, I have to say, that's pretty impressive. And I'm sure SP Commando was looking for those dozers and couldn't find the last one. Now making a move. Let's see, again going for the Chinooks. Good move here from SP Commando. He knows how to man a combat Chinook. Look at this. Look at him go. Look at the damage he's done with them. And right now, he's probably back in the game. He's got 2 Chinooks here. Still no Chinooks here. Man, that is a mistake. You've had the income. You have the money right now. Just do it. You're going to have some trouble later on. Close out the game while you can. And Scuba actually surrenders. Look at that. Very fast early surrender. Scuba went AWOL. He's not observing. Just insta-quit. And with it, actually did something very, very intelligent, very tactful play here, because what happens is HuMaN1Ty gets power. He is a GLA, he gets power. That means he gets double the production speed of buildings, almost double the production speed of units. So we're going to see this one arms dealer be very effective. And that is actually a very interesting and intelligent move, I must say. We might also see a search and destroy going up later on as well. That being said, he still needs a war factory or an airfield. And of course, he is super weapon general, so he could get Auroras as well. So this game is actually far from over, even though at this point it's a 2v1. And SP CoMMaNdo, my man, he finally remembered to get the Chinooks. Thank you. Thank you so much, because that was long overdue. And let's see, we got Strat Center now going up. SP CoMMaNdo is rank 2, so if he used spy drones, let's have a quick look. Yes, he did. Got a nice spy drone right here. You can see it with the shadow. He can now also use Carpet Bomb, which will help as well. He can take out the power, take out the dozer, and that will definitely help. Meanwhile, the oils are still captured by SP CoMMaNdo, whereas the other oils are actually belonging to HuMaN1Ty. So that is something that needs to be taken care of as well. Loads of quads coming in here. We need us a very nice overlord to deal with this situation. We have ECMs out. We have the prop center. Where are them sexy overlords? SF, my man, you got 3k. You need one. He's sending Battlemasters instead. Battlemasters also could do the job. But HuMaN1Ty will also get some nice XP. Look at that. Immediately rank 2 here. And ECM shutting down the vetted quad. That's a good idea. The vetted ones do pretty good damage here. Basically, SF has to rank up the defense right about now. He's going to waste that Battlemaster. He could have used the explosion, deal some damage here. And SF not actually playing on point here. He could actually try and micro this a bit better. Send the Battlemasters down here. You know this quad army is going to move south, move down. And if it finds that last dozer, it's going to be rather detrimental to the Air Force General. And look at this. He's going the long way around. I think this guy is getting a bit nervous, a bit panicky. And HuMaN1Ty actually looking rather strong at this point. Look at the minimap. He's managing to sort of regain control of everything. And he still has that dozer. He built a second power plant. So right now he's got one here. He's got one here. He doesn't seem to have a super weapon general command center. He's got a Chinook collecting here and dropping off in the supply center. That's always nice to see. And actually HuMaN1Ty not choosing to go down here and engage. And where's actually the dozer? Dozer here! Oh man! Gotta be careful. And it looks like the Battlemasters have cleared up these quads right about now. Which is good, but the game is far from over. I definitely think that Team SP can win this match, but they have to play on point. They have to be smart, and they have to do everything step by step. Step 1, get rid of that super weapon general dozer. The last thing you want is this guy to get Alpha Auroras. That is the last thing you want. And look at this. HuMaN1Ty knows what's up. He's moving it very nicely in the back. Maybe get another combat Chinook. Try and find that dozer. Maybe use a King Raptor. Maybe use your strat centers, USA intelligence. Try and find it. That's what you gotta do. You gotta kill that dozer. That is step 1. Step 2, kill the power. Step 3, kill the oils. And then slowly, you will push him back. HuMaN1Ty didn't get the forward supplies here. Whereas SF is trying to hang on to those. So that is actually an advantage. We see an attempt of a rebel trying to capture it. Didn't quite work out. But one thing for sure is if SF and CoMMaNdo do not do these things on the list I just said, they will lose this match. Because if this guy gets an airfield and then a strat center, then not only will he be able to get Auroras, he will also have search and destroy, making these quad cannons and all these units very powerful. We got RT coming in on the power. I don't think they realize that he still has a dozer. Look at the motivation here. Trying to kill... Where's this going? Oh, actually, that's a pretty good hit. But an RT on the power just shows a lot. Taking down, everything down to the hole, so it will rebuild over time. But it will also slow down production just a bit. It looks like SF and CoMMaNdo are slowly trying to advance. But we need some airfields here, boys. We need some USA Air Force airfields. Those are moving up. He's trying to get the money. He's got 7k, man. Get another dozer out. Build some airfields. Just do it. Just do it. Get King Raptors, get Stealth Comanche. Doesn't even really matter, but you gotta start making some moves. You gotta use those air units. They will help out a lot. HuMaN1Ty should get Search and Destroy rocket buggies, says Rad Dude. Yeah, he could definitely do that. Let's see, this Rebel might actually be able to take the oil. This is a Vet 2 Ranger, though. and just about gets it. Very nice. We've got a hijacker here and a quad cannon, so this will get taken out. The last thing that these guys need is HuMaNTy getting these oils as well. HuMaNTy not floating. He's spending his money. He's doing a good job. Meanwhile, there are a load of battle masters out here, and also our first missile defenders. Got a bike going down for the oil capture. And we got SP Commando's Humvee army to follow, and it looks like they are doing a good job. They're not going for a systematic execution. They're just going strong, all in, destroy the base, and try and kill this guy. They're getting general powers for it. Commando on level 3, and SF on level 4. And just the general powers of a USA and a China combined are pretty good. We've got Spectre now coming in as well. And Spectre might go on the other power. HuMaNTy has built a command center here now. Wait, no, actually, Spectre going on the oil. Very good move there. Just to make sure that the income stays limited here for HuMaNTy. But here you go. HuMaNTy has now claimed one of the oil derricks. He has another bike here. He might just take the other one as well. And this is something that Team SP needs to pay attention to. They can't leave HuMaNTy with too much money. There's a palace out. There's a command center out. He can get power again. And he still has, actually. He can get quickly, like, a nice amount of buggies. And do some nice micro and try and destroy these armies. He can get a Jarman to snipe the ECM. And there still is a possibility for HuMaNTy to keep pushing back. Some miss micro here from CoMMaNDo. Losing that Humvee. And now finally, we might see CoMMaNDo finding that dozer and the command center. Let's see. He's got the scout drone. And now he knows. Look, he's driving right to the command center. He's like, wait, what? What the hell is this? Going for the dozer. And this will actually be the final nail in the coffin. Good job here from SF and CoMMaNDo. Camping production here, making things very difficult for HuMaNTy. HuMaNTy did get these 2 oils back, and he still has an oil over here, so he has decent income. And his money is starting to go up, but his production is absolutely limited. HuMaNTy could have easily used some EMP Patriots to keep these nuke general tanks at bay. Just a couple EMP Patriots. Put the scaffold down, and you can actually get a worker to finish off the scaffold. And there we go. GG from HuMaNTy. And this is the first game taken by SP. Here we go. People were saying it was going to be a 5-0, but it is not. The first match here taken for Team SP did a good job, and they systematically tried taking out as much as they could with the combat Chinooks. And definitely SP CoMMaNDo carrying his weight here, doing an excellent job. SF then coming in for the defense, and together they did a very good job here. Taking the score to 1-4. All right, let's do this. Still match point for Team I. So there is still a chance. Team I can take this. But it's always very nice to get that victory. Securing that first victory, no matter when it comes, can always make a big difference. It can be a nice motivator. It can be a demotivator for the enemy. And maybe just maybe, HuMaNTy and Scuba are starting to slow down a bit. And, you know. Okay, he's going to the bathroom. So I'm going to quickly go over the replay while the other guy went to the bathroom. Because then we can enjoy those combat Chinooks in full glory. RIP 5-0, says Rat Dude. Yep, no 5-0 today. Alright, so let's see. We got the Air Force here. I'm just going to forward a bit. And there was that first combat Chinook. Let's see. Did I already miss it? No, I didn't miss it yet. Here we go. First combat Chinook. And it tried to take out what it could. And then it immediately went to the base here of Scuba. Good idea. Good thinking. Scuba did not have an EMP Patriot. Sometimes you see that a super weapon general would just build an EMP Patriot like here. And that would just instantly stop any combat Chinook harassment. But look at this. Look at this combat Chinook, right? It immediately pushes these Chinooks away, preventing Scuba from getting money. Having a look here, finds a dozer, kills a dozer. And let's see how many units are actually in here. There's only 4 missile defenders, if I recall, and then 2 rangers, maybe with flashbangs. And here we go, flashbangs coming. And trying to chase down the Chinook? Or let's see. No, he's just trying to take out the supply stash. Meanwhile, Hami was pretty busy. He actually stole a battle master here. That was pretty good too. And he has to send these squads one by one to try and deal with these combat Chinooks. Right now, 2 combat Chinooks takes out the supply, and that in itself is always very good to see because that slows down production. These missile defenders kind of stopped doing their thing. They should have killed the hole. That would have helped. But there you go, man. These things, they make a difference. And where did the combat Chinooks go? So yeah, he did the drop. This was an excellent move here from CoMMaNDo. Again, if he did not do this move, they probably would not have won. So there you go, man. These individual moves, you see them, but they all come together in the end. They work together, and the combination of everything, that's how you do it. And again, flying back here, trying to find those Chinooks to harass. Let's see, does he evac? What does he do? I was just chilling, probably dealing with his base. There we go, doing some more harassment, doing some more damage. That's a Chinook half health, you know. Let's see. Scuba, very low on money. And constantly trying to mine and then losing those Chinooks. He could build one more Chinook. Looks like he did that. And then he was like, no, man, this is not going to work out. Tactical move there to surrender. And definitely a good idea for the GLA to get power. But I have to say, very well played there by Team SP. All right, let's go back here. Let's see if everyone's ready. Looks like not yet. But that was well played. Very good with the combat Chinooks. All right, the map, Tournament Island. Ooh, I like this map. It's it always used to be one of my favorites. When I was a noob, I was like, man, I'm just gonna build like laser patriots everywhere and just bunker like crazy. But you know, that's not how these pros play 2v2. Mainly because no rush is not allowed here. It's rush or die, basically. And HuMaN1Ty now choosing demolition. HuMaN1Ty has gone through every GLA army. Because, boy, our GLA armies are good. They are very nice. You got the tunnel networks with the instant teleportation network. You got terror attacks and all that good stuff. Always nice to see. So, good idea. Go demo. Let's see what Team SP is going to choose. Still deciding. Because the thing is this. SP... Right now, they're deliberating and they're saying like, okay, if I choose this, they will choose what beats that. So it's like, you have to find the perfect combination. But Team SP actually has not done many games with GLAs. Not that many. I haven't seen, for example, a dual GLA come out of them. SF choosing Air Force. Scuba has already chosen Infantry in the past, so he cannot be Infantry General. And Scuba has played a Stealth General as well. So he has to choose an army that is not necessarily good against Air Force here. So he has to make up his mind as to what he wants. He may go Tank General. Tank General can actually be quite potent against Air Force because the GATs are very cheap and very, very powerful against air units. Well, let's see. Tank General on this map definitely has its weaknesses. So let's see what he decides. I think he can also go for normal GLA. That would also be a viable option. Oh, wait. They have to choose both first. Ah, okay. So, CoMMaNDo choosing tank. Tank and air is actually a very strong combination. And we got tank coming out of Scuba as well, as I suspected. Okay, here we go. Oh, boys. I wonder what we're going to see. It wouldn't surprise me if we are going to see Stealth Comanche coming out of SF. Stealth Comanche are excellent when fighting against a Demolition General. And like I said, Tank General has its weaknesses on this map. And that is that you're going to have to choose where you want to position your GATs. You cannot have them everywhere at once, which means you're going to have parts of your base exposed. So Stealth Comanche would be very powerful in this map. I don't know if our Air Force General SF is going to start with them, but I'm sure we're going to see them at least later down in the match. So here we go. Still match point for Team I. And we are looking here at SF in blue as Air Force. And he's got his teammate CoMMaNDo in pink as Tank General. And together they are Team SP. And they are taking it up against Team I, who are Scuba here in the green as Tank General. And we have Demolition General here for HuMaN1Ty. Oh, boys, we got a very, very, very forward worker. This looks like it was the first worker that spawns with the command center. Going all the way up. And maybe try and do an extremely forward tunnel. So forward that it's just rude, you know? Like, oh my god, why so forward? And let's see what we get. Right away, tunnel gets built. And the scaffold didn't even come up. And it's already building. So very good there from HuMaN1Ty. Trying to do that nice and fast. We've got a first airfield going up, and SF immediately sending down a dozer. Maybe he scanned, saw the worker going up, and was like, listen, let's just do a tunnel deny. But this tunnel went up so quickly, I don't know if the dozer can get there in time. Let's see. Is SF paying attention? And most importantly, will he be able to crush this worker that is slightly in the scaffold here? This is actually going to be a game-changing moment right here. If that crush comes through, and it doesn't, the tunnel goes up, and this can be absolutely detrimental here for SF. Not only did the tunnel go up, he also used his dozer, which means he can only have one airfield up in time. That means that CoMMaNDo has to now come to his mate's aid. He needs to come, send a few gats, because problems are coming from that tunnel. And let's see, we got a tear tech being constructed here. We also have 2 rebels. Wait, did he just put one in the tech? I think that was an accident. And oh, look at this, a boxing in. That is cute. That's adorable. Gat coming in here from Scuba. Gat from CoMMaNDo. Who gets the first shot? It looks like it was CoMMaNDo who got the first shot, so he should be able to kill this Gat. But there is a tech here, and going for the power, actually. But wait, no, look at this. Scuba actually managed to get the first shot and takes out the Gat of CoMMaNDo. Power now being destroyed. And is that going to slow down the Comanche production or King Raptor production? Let's see what SF is going for. Because of the power, it's going to take twice as long for these air units to get ready. And this camping tech basically ensures that there won't be King Raptors coming out. And there we go. Comanche coming out here from SF. Let's see. A power now being built in CoMMaNDo's base, thinking it's safer. But Scuba knows what's up. He's coming with a Battlemaster and the listening outpost. And he's going here to try and take out this dozer. Will he manage? No reaction here from SF, and down goes the dozer. Is that the last dozer? Yes, it is, but there still is a command center here from SF. However, that is going to slow him down immensely. We've got a Chinook out, we've got a Comanche out here. Does he have the upgrades? Yes, he does, because I can't select it. So those are Stealth Comanche already. And like I said, Stealth Comanche, very powerful, but HuMaN1Ty is putting on the aggression. Look at them go. Absolutely insane. And look at that. He actually evacked his RPGs and blew it up with his own tech. Doesn't really matter. That is dozer going down. And that actually was the last dozer here of CoMMaNDo. CoMMaNDo now dozer hunted. Mind you, not the worst thing in the world. It's not that bad as a tank general. As long as there are the war factories up, then everything's okay. The biggest problem is there might be terror techs incoming. And look at SF desperately trying to hang on, dealing with a GAT, dealing with all these units. And look at this Comanche, very low health here, has to go back and repair. At least it's going to be invisible while it repairs. Let's have a quick look. Was anything happening here? Probably denied a rebel. And command center now going up here for Scuba. Got a dozer destroy here. That probably was with the Comanche. No oil capture, but no real need for that. And look at this, very nicely defended by Scuba. He could still try, SF could still try and take out this dozer, but it's very risky in doing so. And fast command center here, trying to make it happen. And look at HuMaN1Ty, keeping up that pressure. Just like what we saw him do in the first game when he was GLA. Keeping up that pressure. He knows how to do that. He knows how to make life very, very difficult. And there we go. Now backed up by some GATs. This is the Air Force General camped. Now probably going to go for the airfield. Quads do some good damage against buildings. And there we go. Airfield now under attack. And with the airfield gone, the income shut off. That will probably be it for SF. He cannot build anything anymore because he doesn't have the money. He can build one more Chinook. He has enough money because Air Force General Chinooks are 950. But why would you do that? This is just way too scary. Going all out here. Lost a Comanche. And it looks like the command center has gone up for Scuba. And I just can't find those Comanche, man. They're freaking stealth. I don't see them. Okay, here we go. Now getting revealed. Trying to go for trucks. And basically, it looks like SF is trying to do damage where he can to try and make sure that his mate can still win the game. His mate still dozer hunted, though. No mines on the war factories. That's going to be a bit painful. Because once the southern team realizes he's dozer hunted, those terror techs be coming, yo. We have a nice big tank army here from CoMMaNDo. Will he be able to turn this around, actually? Will he be able to turn this around? Battlemasters are very powerful. These are the Vet 2 Battlemasters. They will actually do very good damage against an army like this. Also, I see in the chat nickname saying lol demo trap on the oil. Very annoying. Yeah, so you have the booby trap here. So whenever anyone from the northern team tries to capture these oils, the Rangers or Red Guard will blow up. So yes, very nice to see that. And actually, look at this. Good damage here. Very good damage. I'm surprised they're not going for... Yeah, there we go, the command center. Because once this goes down, it's basically GG. And it forces the hand here of CoMMaNDo. Oh, boys. That command center is going down. Down she goes. One building left here for SF. Oh, wait, no. 2 buildings left. No dozers out either. Just these Comanche, the one that are still alive, constantly flying around, doing some harassment. I know I'm not capturing all the action with all this Comanche all the time, but I'm taking a look at everything everywhere, don't worry. And we can always see, like here, you can see Comanches kill the dozer. So I'll try and keep an eye out on that as well. But I'm more interested in what's going on over here. This is more crucial than the little bit of petty killing that the Comanche managed to do. Look at these guys, right? Look at HuMaN1Ty even getting a palace here. He's starting to feel it. He feels confident. He feels chill. Comanche now trying to take out Dozer. Command center is a bit in the way here. The rocket's actually hitting the command center. And look at that. Very low health Comanche here. And seeing how SP CoMMaNDo is Dozer hunted, he cannot build an airfield where these a few Comanche could potentially repair. Now that the Comanche are low health, you're going to see this little dust cloud coming out of these Comanche. And that will help HuMaN1Ty figure out where the Comanche are. Stinger sight being placed down as well. Gatling tanks. They're getting their base quite secure here. And SP CoMMaNDo actually managing to push back the threat that was HuMaN1Ty. But in the end, it was a little too late because that command center, what it was all about, it went down. And we don't even have a capture upgrade here. And it looks like these guys will manage okay. Another Comanche going down and the last one going down as well. SF will most likely surrender now. Pass on the remaining 2k that he has to his mate because he absolutely has nothing left. Can't do anything. He just has this. I don't know, man. All he can do is just mine money. He just needs to quit at this point and hand over that supply, that income to his mate. And hope that somehow, even though SP CoMMaNDo is Dozer hunted, that he finds a way to win this game, but it doesn't look like it's going to be the case. He can capture the oils with the Rangers from the destroyed airfield, says Nickname, if he has the capture upgrade. Yeah, he doesn't have it. And to be honest, I'm really surprised that SF hasn't just surrendered at this point. There's literally nothing he can do. And right now he's got 4k, and I'm sure that that would be money that CoMMaNDo could use at this point. It's got a decent army, though. Definitely not bad. But we do actually have Demo General here for HuMaN1Ty, and he's got a palace. All HuMaN1Ty needs to do is get 1 or 2 Scud launchers, and this whole army means absolutely nothing. Jarman to follow up, and that's all he needs, and it's an easy GG. We got Arty Barrage coming in here from Scuba, going for the oil. I don't think these guys realize that CoMMaNDo is Dozer hunted, because otherwise that Arty would have gone for a War Factory, hands down. And right now, he has to wait another 6 minutes for that artillery barrage to recharge, or 5 minutes. Well, demo bikes coming in as well. Because after all, 2v2 games are no rules, so you do get to see demo bikes. And I think this is it. I honestly don't know what SF is doing. He's kind of wasting the opportunity for his mate here. Mind you, actually, that being said, CoMMaNDo is also doing pretty well money-wise. He could just, like, put production on this, as well as the barracks. Just pump out tank hunters. Do something, man. Like, just go all out. Go crazy. GG's well played, says SF, and surrenders. GG's well played. GG's well played. And CoMMaNDo surrenders. And that is HuMaN1Ty and Scuba. Team I winning this. Bringing the score to 5-1. Very well played there by both teams. Fighting very hard. The early Dozer hunt made a difference. The destruction of that command center made a bigger difference. If CoMMaNDo was there by maybe 1 or 2 minutes earlier, he would have been able to save his mate. His mate probably would have been, you know, level 3 and whatnot. Can do some more damage, can build some more Comanche, and it would have changed the outcome of the game. But that's what I said in the very beginning. That tunnel, that one tunnel network that went up is so crucial. And there you go. GG's, very well played to all players here. Oh, man. Great matches indeed. So, our players are leaving the room. And let's have a quick look here at the... where was it? On the Game Replays website. Let's have a look here. So, here we go. Game Replays. I'm going to zoom in just a bit for you guys so you can see. And let's go to the topic of 2 vs 2 tournament. So here we go. We have all these amazing teams. Look at that. So nice, man. Look at the number of teams. 2v2 tournament. Go there. Show some praise, man. And we just witnessed Team I versus Team SP. Here's Team SP. And Team I is over here. And look at these games. We just witnessed this one here. The score is 5-1 in favor of Team I. And some very good games were played here. So you can see this tournament is still in full swing. And there's PR versus Spartans. And yeah, then there's still the semi-final. And then there's the final. And look how many matches are still left. So always nice to see. Nice to see 2 vs 2. You can see all the maps and the teams. Look at this. These are the teams. Got some really good players here as well. DK Crazy also decided to join. Got Size, Fargo. You know, loads of good players. So guys, keep an eye out on this tournament. And yeah, that is gonna be it for today's live stream. I hope you all had fun, because damn, these were some good freaking matches. And yeah, I'll be off. So, good night, guys. See ya.